What's up, Tony?
Hey, buddy. So, a little bit of we don't have our fearless leader
We don't
with
have
us.
Chatty. Chatty's not here tonight.
We have no Chatty, which means we have no nifty music. So
We
here
don't
we
need it.
are. It's us, Benny.
It's us. It's
No.
Benny and Tony. Booze balls, bad decisions coming at you. Tony, let's talk about Chad. We got some special guests coming on tonight. We've got some things going on, some announcements to make.
Yeah.
Sponsorships, dude. I mean, this place is. I mean, we're on fire. So.
We're on fire, man. We obviously we don't have Chatty. We don't have Diet Sunkiss with us this week because Chad is vacationing with the family. Where is Chad this week?
Think of the widest suburban family destination that you can possibly think of
for summertime, because if this was winter, we would say skiing somewhere in Colorado, New Mexico, right? But this is summertime.
Where do the white folks go during the summertime?
Six Flags? No. Florida, right?
Destin, probably. I mean, if I was going to guess.
So to recap, this is how basic and white Chatty is. We do triathlons, right?
Competitive exercising,
we covered that. We covered competitive exercising a month ago. We competitively exercise. We do triathlons. We drive a truck, and we take our kids to Destin every summer for vacation.
There we go.
The most basic white dude we know, and we love him so much.
We love him. Can't do it without him. I mean, we love him. We can't do it without him.
That's right. We can't do shit without him, as evidenced by the show this week.
We couldn't play the intro music. We couldn't do the Bill O'Reilly clip. We couldn't.
We have nothing.
Good. We're good.
We have nothing. Here's what we are. This is all we are without Chatty. This is us.
This is us.
Chicken shit. Chicken shit.
That's all I can do.
Chicken shit.
That's it. That's all I can do.
What other sound clip do we need? We don't need enough.
We don't. We don't. So we are in the dog days of summer now.
It is the dog days, man. We are there's nothing going on. I mean, there's nothing going on. Baseball's going on. Baseball's been going on since February.
Right. Who the hell wants to talk about baseball?
Yeah, it doesn't get interesting until October. So I mean, I can't do it.
Is tonight the home run derby?
That's a home run derby, and I don't even care. I mean, no one cares.
Who cares?
So, yeah. We got some things. There's some things going on, and we're going to bring on some guests. Here in a bit to talk a little bit about some of the things that are going on. But you got the Open Championship coming up, which with the Live and PGA stuff. I mean, it's just all the majors have kind of taken a back seat to that drama. Of course, Tiger's not playing, so it's we really are in.
Yeah, there's no sport. We're still
dog days
because we're still. I mean, obviously, we're going to talk NFL.
We are. We got some NFL stuff to break down.
But
speaking of, hold on. Before we dive into any of this stuff,
what you got?
I'm going to get your thoughts, and I know where I stand on this, and I want to get where Tony stands on this. So the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. That's undisputed. Now I think that
Tom Brady. You're not talking about Eric Crouch. Oh, Tom Brady.
Quarterback. So I think it's potentially able to be disputed. I mean, obviously Montana, Unitas, you look at back some of the old guys. I personally think Patrick Mahomes probably has the best skill set of all time. We'll see how that plays out throughout the rest of his career. But Tom Brady, arguably the greatest player of all time. Okay.
Correct.
Gets busted with a little arm candy in the name of Kim Kardashian. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What?
Don't tell me that you approve.
Yes, I approve.
What?
What's wrong with Kim K?
Everything is wrong with Kim K. Everything. What's train wreck, bro?
Train wreck?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Untalented, train wreck.
Who cares? She's top shelf.
No. She's not top shelf, buddy.
Kim K is top shelf.
No, she's not. No, she's not. Absolutely, she's not. So here's the thing. Tom Brady.
Jesus Christ.
Tom Brady can have any woman in America. Period. The end.
Factual statement. Yes.
Any woman in America, Tom Brady can have her. True?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Okay. So then why are you going after or even allowing yourself to be pursued by Kim Kardashian? She's not top shelf, bro.
What?
I mean,
she's worth $1.5 billion. And
so was Giselle. Hot. So was Giselle. Giselle's hotter than Kim K.
No, he's tired of Giselle. Tired of her.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's so bad. Tom Brady is so much better than this. Tom, listen to me, bud. you are so much better than some whack job that is Kim Kardashian and her whack job family. If I see Tom Brady on an episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, I'm done with him forever. If he's on there with Scott Disick and they're smoking cigars and talking about what freaking liposuction Chloe is doing currently, I'm done with him. I'm done with Brady. He is better than that. Tom Brady is A-list. A-list includes
question.
Blake Lively, Scarlett Johansson,
shut up,
Rihanna,
shut up.
Those are A-lists.
Rihanna.
Kim Kardashian is not.
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna.
Let me ask you a question. Is he the GOAT? Tom Brady, is he the GOAT?
Of what?
Professional
of professional football? Yeah, absolutely. He's the greatest of all time.
Is he top 5 professional athlete ever? Probably, right?
Probably, yeah. Influential, certainly, yeah.
What are your qualifications?
Mine?
Yeah, yours.
I'm an armchair quarterback, and I co-host this freaking podcast.
Right.
Tom Brady is better than this.
Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you to tell Tom Brady who he should or shouldn't hook up with?
Okay, here's the thing.
Who are you to be his talent scout?
You just said it.
Who are you to be his talent scout?
Because I say so. Here's the thing.
Whoa.
You just said it. If Brady wants to hook up with Kardashian, and Portnoy, we are all Barstool fans. Portnoy went on a rant about this, and I agree with what he said 100%. You want to hook up with Kim K? Then take her ass to Cabo or take her to Vegas or do something. Go on about a 48-hour bender and get that out of your system, and then you're done. You're not seen in public with her. You don't go around her. You're not on her dumbass show. You're not being tweeted by you go and you knock it out, and then you're done. And then that's it. And then we don't speak of it anymore. And I'm okay with that. If he wants to go down that road, I'm okay with it. But I'm not okay with if Brady is photographed with Kim Kardashian again, I'm done with him.
I haven't always been a Tom Brady fan, right? Because everybody hates a team that keeps winning. But in retrospect, I'm a fan and I respect Tom Brady. I respect Tom Brady's ability to hook up with whoever he wants
Anyone in the country.
If he wants to go hook up with my Nana, do it, dude.
I would support that.
That's right. If he wants to go hook up with Kitty, you and I will be cheering it along. Woo, go Kitty.
It happens.
I respect his ability to hook up with whoever he wants to, whether it be Kim K, whether it be Giselle, whether it be Dua Lipa, if that's even a girl.
Get on board with it, dude. He's better than that. You are Tom Brady. You're better than that.
Is he marrying her? Did he marry her, or did he hook up with her?
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what happened. We just know they were seen together and what they say, snuggled up, friendly, whatever it was.
It seems like you have something personal against Kim K.
She's pathetic. She's nobody, dude. If she doesn't make a
sex tape, she was $1.5 billion.
If she doesn't make a sex tape with Ray J, she's no one. No one knows who she is. They sell that for $1 million, and then they parlay that. I mean, good for them. So good for them. They parlayed it into
that's a good businesswoman, right?
Makeup lines and fingernail polish they sell for $60 a bottle. Good for them. Okay, good for them, and good for the sheep and the masses that follow them and live and die on every breath they have. Tom Brady is better than that. Than that. Tom Brady is better than that. He is the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. He is better than Kim Kardashian. I could probably name 2 or 3 others that he's better than too. I mean, just off the top of my head. But if you're talking A-list,
question.
Go.
So if this was 25 years ago, 20 years ago, I don't know when, are you saying the same thing if he's hooking up with Pam Anderson?
No. Pam Anderson had talent. Are you kidding me?
Who the fuck are you kidding?
Pamela Anderson
is more talented than Kim Kardashian?
Absolutely. Have you ever seen Barbed Wire? Are you kidding me?
You're high.
What one thing
catapulted Pam Anderson into just stratospheric
Baywatch?
No. What was before that? A sex tape. The same thing that you're crucifying Kim K for.
Dude, you're moving the goalposts. I get accused of moving the goalposts. You're moving the goalposts. Pamela Anderson.
It's the same thing.
No, there was no one hotter.
You're saying Kim K is not worthy of Tom Brady because she made a sex tape, but Pam Anderson
I'm not saying that. I said that's how she got famous. I didn't say that she was better than him. So
Oh.
in 1995, from 95 to 97, was there anybody in the world hotter than Pamela Anderson? No, there was not. She was the peak, dude. She was the pinnacle. There was
and
everyone.
not there because of a sex tape.
Okay, that's fine. I don't care. Fast forward to now. Let's use your argument. Fast forward to now. Is Kim Kardashian on top of the world right now? Is she the best in the world? Is she the best there is? No. She's not even top 10 probably. So that's my argument. If he makes a run at Pamela Anderson back in 95 to 97, I'm going to support that because everyone in the world supported that. He makes a run at Kim Kardashian 25, 27, 30 years later, it's not the same. It would be like, okay, Margot Robbie. Okay, let's look at Margot Robbie.
I love Margot Robbie.
She's pretty hot. She's on top of the world right now. Just did Barbie. It's supposed to be a big release. Done Wolf of Wall Street, done a lot of different things.
Looks terrible, by the way. Who's going to watch
it? It does. No, but people are going to watch it. It's nostalgia. It's the 70s. It's people
my Margot Robbie was in Wolf of Wall Street.
Okay. Was there anybody hotter at the time than Margot Robbie? No.
Bro, I don't even know what year that was.
I know, but I'm just saying, at that time, when she made that debut, there's no one hotter. So if Tom Brady wants to go after Margot Robbie at that time, I'm fine with that. If he wants to go after other A-listers, I say Blake Lively. I would say Rihanna. I would say Beyonce. I would say Alicia Keys. I mean, there's 10 or 15 that we could name before we even get to Kim Kardashian, is what I'm saying. Brady, you can do better. You can do better. I don't want to spend the all night on this. Tom Brady, listen to me, son. You can do better.
I think we will all rest easy tonight knowing that we have you gatekeeping Tom Brady's libido for him.
Well, I'm just telling you, you're the greatest of all time. Don't get down there with these little gutter sluts. You get up on the A-list where you belong, brother.
Whatever you want, brother. You're the greatest of all time. Smash, smash, smash. Whatever you want.
Moving on.
Let's move on. This is one of those things where you and I are always going to disagree. Let's move on. So we don't have Chatty tonight, obviously. We talked about that. Who do we have with us tonight?
Got a couple special guests. One of them we've had on before. The other one we've said that he would never be on the podcast, but because Chad's not here, we're going to fire him out there and let's just see what happens. There's a little personal beef, with these two a little bit, but
would it be a short beef?
It could be. Yeah.
It's short beef. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's go ahead and bring on the first one here is no stranger to the podcast. We have our lovable loser, our
What's
biggest
up,
loser,
Brucey?
The American hero, Bruce.
Who's on mute?
You're muted, brother.
What about now?
What's up, brother?
Good.
So, for those of you that don't know, Bruce, he is in our league with us, part of our band of misfits. And,
hold on, let's go ahead and bring Bobo in here. Let's get
bring him in. We'll do a little brief introduction.
Here we go. Oh, and here we have Bobo, the most hated man in the league.
Is that Hoff's headset? Is that Hoff's headset?
Did y'all hear me?
Is that Hoff's Call of Duty headset?
Yeah, I can't hear nothing.
Got nothing. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Get him off. Boy. Get him out of here. Bobo, figure out your electrical problems.
Chad set him up.
Chad's got him on permamute.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. Hello, Bobo.
Bobby.
Can you hear us?
Bobby.
Hello?
We can hear you, bro.
This is a train wreck.
This is wonderful.
Get him out of here.
I can't hear a thing.
Kick him off. Get him out of here. Make him figure it
out.
This is classic, isn't it?
This is classic. Go to your settings. Oh, he can't hear us. Never mind. I can't troubleshoot with him.
Get rid of him. Get rid of him.
So, hey, I'm going to take him out, and I'll text him while we're talking to Brucey, okay?
So let me continue on. We're going to talk.
I can't hear a thing.
Get him out.
Okay. I'm going to
okay, he's gone.
Text Bobo.
Mute him. Get it. Me and Bruce are going to go on.
Got it.
Bruce is our lovable loser. In our league last year, we decided, those of you that kind of follow us on social media a little bit, decided that we would have a punishment for last place. So last place finisher, we took and kind of amended the Waffle House Challenge into the Whataburger Challenge. So what we did was we commandeered the Durant Whataburger, shoved Bruce in a booth in the back, and told him he has to sit there for 24 hours. And for every kid's meal that he consumed, that takes an hour off his punishment. So a lot of you guys followed this. It was well documented last year. Bruce took down 12 kids' meals and was in there for a total of 12 hours. So he got a T-shirt. He got some Whataburger stuff. Got some swag. We had a great time with it. Fox News, Outkick picked it up. Clay Travis jumped on board. It was documented. It was fun. Never in a million years did we dream that Bruce would lose again, because
So let's
who loses back to back?
let's slow down, right? So 2021, Bruce was our biggest loser.
Yes.
2023, Bruce has a very good team. Correct? Bruce has a very good team.
Yes, Tony. Thank you.
2022.
2022, yes.
Bruce, sweet Brucey, gets hit with the most remarkable string of injuries
Record
I've
setting
ever
for
witnessed.
this league, hands down.
Can you?
Worse
So,
than Ben ever experienced.
It happens.
so you had what? You had a trifecta of blown knees on your team, right?
Okay, I can hear you.
Perfect. Hi, Bobo.
I'm in.
Had 7.
We are
Seven injured players.
Currently telling the story of the biggest loser and how he got himself into this predicament.
Okay, carry on.
So what injuries we talking here, Bruce? Walk the crowd through this.
So the beginning was, I went all I didn't say I went all in on Trey Lance, but Trey Lance was going to be my guy, but he hurts himself, breaks his ankle, second game. And then Javonte, the one and only Jay Willie that exists in the NFL.
Was he the MVP, Bruce? Was he the MVP?
He no.
Oh, Gino. Carry on.
But so Jay Willie blows every tendon in his knee, and he's gone. Next on the list, Breece Hall. I don't know, it's probably the 8th game of the year. I mean, he's 7 minutes into the game. This dude has over 100 yards already, and then he tears his ACL. Jamar Chase had some random occurrence that I don't even remember what his hurt on him. But at that point, I kind of just gave up, I accepted that it was going to.
So you give up, you concede, and you get last place.
Yes, down to the wire too, right?
It came down to the last week, believe it or not.
It came down to Bernie and I.
Yeah, there was a head-to-head matchup between Bernie and Bruce, and Bruce just fell short again. So rather than because we're nothing if not adaptable, and we're nothing if not merciful. So Bruce says, I'm not doing Whataburger again. I'm not eating there since, and I'm never going back in there.
I haven't been right since. So I have something permanently wrong. I'm not sure what it is, but
which, by the way, we
changes a man.
figured this up, and it was something like 29,000 calories that you consumed.
Like eight days worth of sodium or something.
Yeah, I mean, we got people calling, we got people texting saying, "Hey, y'all need to be checking on his feet. He's eating too much salt in those fries and processed chicken and blah blah blah." But
taking care.
Nurse Jay was seriously worried he'd have a heart attack the next day. Yeah.
I mean, live or die. That's kind of the way we do things. Live or die.
Yeah.
Bruce, I'll never forget looking at that damn tray of chicken strips and fries. I mean, I'm telling you, I didn't think it'd be that bad.
So for everyone out there,
I looked at it, and dude, it hurt me there. And I'm a fat guy. And I was like, Bruce, there's no damn way you're doing this.
But
absolutely no way.
6 kids' meals right out of the gate.
Yeah, that's a fatal mistake, by the way.
But
he comes out and orders.
It was,
6.
but made it worse. Was that they +1 every kid's meal. So it was 4 chicken strips when there should have been 3. And so that meant, it gets you up here,
They thought they were doing you a favor. They're like, hey, let's give him some value for his money. Let's give him an extra.
So some additional context, Bruce orders 6. He orders 6 kids' meals, all chicken strips, which includes chicken strips, fries, some sort of jelly gummy snack that goes with that too. Yeah, all that had to be consumed.
I bounced Teddy Grahams or the gummies. Yeah,
right. So he does 6 in the first hour and a half. I mean, just lightning out of the gate. 6 in an hour and a half, downs them all. So we're sitting at like 9:30 in the morning, and he's already knocked out 6. We're thinking, man, this is going to be way too easy. So he sits there for a minute, takes a break, goes back up, and orders one cheeseburger. And that one cheeseburger took another 3 hours to get down.
It sat in front of him until noon.
It was so bad.
It did.
Just you could see the bread just
The bread was
drying
hard.
out, and just you know how
Yeah.
the cheese gets that nasty yellow melted and then conglomerated cheese look. I mean, oh, it was bad.
Somehow. Yeah, it's bad.
It was
The
bad.
fries were cold, and the fries became chewy. You know, they lost the crispness, and so it ended up like I was just sucking on, like a chewy cracker or something, just nasty.
This should be
I
a
forget,
Whataburger
Bruce. How long did
appetizer.
How long did it take you to finish that, Bruce?
The whole thing. I was
Whole thing.
at 8
When did you
o'clock
get
that
the
night.
hell out of
Stu,
Whataburger?
8 o'clock.
Yeah, it was
So
12 hours.
You
12
did
hours,
12 hours
kids
and
meals.
12
Yep.
kids meals.
Ugh,
Yeah.
dang.
Man.
And
So anyway, like I was saying,
Stu-
the merciful
Fast
group
forward.
that we are, we weren't going to put Bruce through that again. Why would
I don't
we do
know if
that?
merciful's a right term.
Hey,
But go
let's-
ahead.
Well,
Let's
I mean,
back up. Hold on. Before we continue this, I've been in this league, I don't know, maybe 2014, maybe something like that. And I've never been dead last before, but we've never had a losing punishment. And
Right.
so I was
we put the
inaugural
last place
punishment.
punishment in. Yeah, we put the last place punishment in a couple years ago to dissuade tanking at the end of the
Yeah,
season. Right?
absolutely.
Just unloading your roster for future picks, right?
Did you say tainting or
prospect.
tanking?
either is
Either one.
appropriate.
It goes
Yeah.
both ways.
Go
Like,
ahead.
so, but remember, we actually had this 3 years ago, but the Biggest Loser threatened to take his football and go home and refused to do it.
Who-
Remember that? Before we had
Oh,
like,
Who was
please,
that?
please tell that story.
yeah, it was Chatty, wasn't it?
That's
Well,
right. I
Chatty
believe
wouldn't
it
do that.
was.
Chatty wouldn't do that.
Chatty
So what-
was the Biggest Loser.
Where was
and,
I at? What were we going to do? Where was
Well,
I?
it's interesting you asked that. We were going to do open mic night.
Was this some secret message group y'all had or what?
No, it was
No,
all-
it was real. It
you,
was going down.
You were busy defending everybody's freedoms. You missed this.
Oh,
So-
you're welcome. Sorry.
So collectively, we decided that Chad would do open mic night. To which Chad said, "Fuck you! I'm not doing that. I'll quit."
White suburban
Just
family vacationer in Destin. He ain't
Hey,
about
can
that
you-
life.
Chatty.
Can you
flexed
believe
his
Chad?
white privilege
Chad wouldn't
on
even
us.
get a tattoo. I mean, not even a tat. Not even a tat.
Yeah, we even discussed that. We discussed that.
Like a butt tattoo. Only Jenny would see it. I mean,
I
that's the
would've done
only.
that
I mean,
over-
on the butt.
I would have done
Go ahead.
that over Whataburger and what's going to happen next week. I would have taken a tattoo right on the ass.
But because we kind of half-assed it, we didn't really have any way to enforce it. So Chad said, "Fuck you guys! I'll cater the draft instead."
He did.
He
Okay.
did.
I
And by
do
the way,
remember
this is coming from a guy who has the Sublime Sun. You remember the Sublime, the old out? It's tattooed around his belly button, like Batista, the wrestler. Chad has
like
that
a
tattoo.
reverse tramp stamp.
Yeah, it's on around his belly button. It's a Sublime Sun. He has that tattoo. That's
How
100% true.
that look with Fat Chad? I
Terrible.
wonder how that looked with Fat Chad. We need a
I don't
Fat
know.
Chad photo of that.
We do.
I
So
bet-
anyway, so we
Yeah,
we
I
fixed
digress.
that the next year. Yeah, we fixed that the next year. We put some rules in place, and then never did we believe that Bruce would be the Biggest Loser 2 years in a row. So we give Bruce the option, right? You can kill yourself at Wada
Flexibility. Yep,
again,
yep.
or we reached back into the old backpack and said, or you can do open mic night. You can go do a stand-up comedy routine, go sing and dance, whatever you want to do, poetry, whatever, at open mic night.
Up to you.
Up to you. So which did you choose for this year, Brucey?
Well, it's going to be at a wonderful venue, hosted or sponsored by BBBD. But I'm going to attempt to do a comedy act,
Yes,
and I
sir.
have I have some decent notes. I'm the kind of guy that doesn't. I like to hit the highlights when I'm like study or whatever you want to call it, and then I just kind of go in and go with my instincts. And I just kind of I'll try to roll with the crowd. That's when I talk to big groups of people. That's what I do. If something's not working, I'll try to adjust. But the venue changed though. I was more comfortable with being in McKinney, where there's less fucking people I know going to be there, and I could be more comfortable and a little more loose-lipped than going to this family oriented pub, or what? Not the pub, but the What's
brewery.
Lost
So
Street,
AJ,
the brewery.
tell everybody. Let's make the announcement. AJ, go ahead, make the announcement. You worked your magic, got some things done. Make the
So
announcement.
we were originally going to be doing Bruce's stand up tonight in McKinney, but we had a few of the homies from the league that couldn't make that.
Crawfish.
So we are an inclusive group, right? We don't exclude people from activity.
Yeah,
right?
you don't do
right,
that.
Babbo? Right, Babbo?
Sure. We'll hit on that in a little bit.
We're inclusive. So made some phone calls, pulled some strings, and we've got our very own Brucey Williams going live a week from tomorrow night, 7 p.m. at Law Street Brewery here in Durant.
Bring your friend.
Durant, America.
They've got their open mic night. We've secured Brucey a spot. All the homies except for our one long distance homie can be there for it. I'm excited.
Oh, it's gonna be
Is somebody
fantastic.
Is somebody going to stream it for Burn?
We're
Pardon?
working on it. We're looking into potentially going live from there. Probably just going to get some video clip and play it next week. We'll see how it works. I don't know how loud it's going to be in there. I don't know, so there's going to be some logistics things we have to work out.
So we will for sure record. We will for sure have it going live for Bernie so he can witness it with us. But we may collect the footage, talk to some of the homies afterwards, talk to you afterwards, and just to compile some clips for the show next week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Bruce, I mean, obviously this is going to be a complete train wreck. I mean, we know that, you know that.
Yes.
What would you call a success from this open mic?
So,
great question.
The success is
not saying the N word. I mean, is that success? I mean,
that would be.
I mean, we don't say that on here.
If I can go without saying, if I can go without saying dropping F-bombs, my kids are going to be at Falls Creek, so it's going to be safe.
No,
I'll be able to come home that night.
Jay Willie's not going to be there.
So
I've heard plenty of stories about Falls Creek, Bruce, just so you know. Plenty of stories.
We know what
about
happened
Falls
there.
Yeah, I know it.
So what's a success? What's a success look like to Bruce Williams?
I mean, I'm going to respect the business, and I'm going to try to not drop any F-bombs. But on top of that, not just what comes out of my mouth. I want some reaction. I want to see some people like laugh out loud. I want to see some of them hit. I don't expect all of them to hit, but just making the homies laugh. I really don't care about the peripherals that I don't know. Are we gonna rehearse this? I mean, are you gonna rehearse it, or are you just gonna fly up there and you just kind of got a general idea? I have some small notes. My highlights I want to hit. Like maybe tell a story about my granddaddy, about us when we were kids. But I will start out with
let's save it for Tuesday.
Explaining how I got in this situation will start, but I just have little things that I think I can. And
do we know time? Do we have a time limit on what? Do we know? Is it 10 minutes? I mean, what are we looking at?
I won't be up there for more than 10. I don't know if I have a cap or not. But if I keep rolling and the crowd's going with it, I'll be up there for an hour.
I'll bring the house down.
Bring the damn house down. Bring it down.
I'm rolling with it. So it's kind of play. If it's dry and I'm getting nothing, we'll shut that shit down.
Oh, kidding.
In 5 to 7 minutes.
So, Bruce, I don't want to get too deep into your bit or anything, but are you going to talk about gaying? Is gaying like old school, new school gaying, just being gays, bro? Anything like that? Just curious, asking for a friend.
I'm not going to say no, but it just depends if it goes that way,
All right. I mean, I dig that. I mean, I like just flowing with the crowd. I mean, you make a good joke and then they laugh and then you make a follow-up. I mean, I kind of like that. And it also has the potential to just be absolutely disastrous. So that happens and then you say something else that, falls flat on its face, then we all laugh at that. So, I mean, I think there's going to be laughs to be had.
We're rooting for a disaster, Bruce. We're rooting for a disaster. We hope everything that you prepare for goes to shit. I mean, we just hope it goes horrendously bad. We hope that you really talk crap. Two people, Chad and Stu, really need to get freaking blasted, and even AJ. Not me.
I want to throw some subtle Stu jokes out for sure. But like it'll have structure till maybe towards the end. Then I can start kind of freelancing, improv if it's still going. But
so this is going down next Tuesday night, June 18th,
7 p.m. Law Street Brewery in Durant, America. The homies will be there
or be square.
Reed will be in the front row. My boy will be in the front row throwing stuff at Bruce. It'll be great.
Better.
Bruce will be signing autographs.
I'm hearing.
What if this takes off? What if I am the next Nate Bargatze? You know what I mean? Like what happens? You know,
what if we're the next Louis C.K.?
Yeah,
Louis C.K. I mean, he's more my lane of comedy. You know, a little dirty, sick humor.
Or Chris Rock. Hopefully, you get slapped in the face while you're up there.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. I can't wait. I mean, I'm hearing rumors that Grady's even going to be there. So I mean, we'll see. We'll see if G's
Grady,
on there.
He better be there.
He might have something to say. I don't know. We'll see. All right. So next week,
if we're 7 o'clock. Talking about me,
June 18th. Everybody be there next week.
So
going down.
So sorry, Baba. We've been ignoring you.
It's okay. It
Hold
happens.
on. Can I make?
Yes.
I don't want to steal the show, but you guys were talking without Bob and I being able to have input earlier about Tom and Kay.
Please,
but Benny, you know, you're my spirit animal, right? But
yeah,
imagine a Tom Brady and a Kim K video that gets leaked, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Level.
Tom's better than that.
Okay?
He's better than that.
He's not. He's perfect for that.
He's better than that.
Tom,
the well-structured, disciplined guy, he loses his mind and goes and gets with Kim K. That's
you don't lose your mind over Kim Kardashian. It's not happening. You don't do it.
I mean,
Tom's better than that.
Was he too good to get drunk in public at the Super Bowl?
You want to lose your mind? Go lose your mind with Blake Lively. Go bust up that family. Don't have anything to do with Kim Kardashian.
Yes.
It's not going to happen. You're better than that. Better than that.
A known videographer. She is. Take advantage.
Experience.
And that's what I'm saying. You don't put yourself in that position if you're Tom Brady. You don't put yourself out there like that. You don't get in those situations if you're Tom Brady.
You were a guy who was married. How long were they married?
Giselle, I don't know, 15 years.
15 years,
12, something like that.
So, you know, he's going to go hit some of those gutter sluts now. He's kind of earned that right.
Watch your mouth.
Go do what he wants.
He can.
Watch your mouth, Bruce.
But I don't want to see him taking pictures with them, and I don't want to see him going to dinner with them.
Repeat after me. Those things. Repeat after me. She's a lady. Kim K is a lady. Okay. I can't do it. I can't. I mean, we're not going to agree on this. I mean,
I think. I don't know if I can do this. You guys just threw this on me at 3 o'clock this afternoon because Chad was in Destin or wherever the hell he's at, Hawaii. I don't know where Chad is at, but anyway, Portnoy hit it on the head. Yes. I mean, if he wants to go off to the Motel 6 with Kim K, get it on, bro. Get it on.
If he wants to go do
it on
at the White House, he can do what he wants. He's the GOAT. He shouldn't be restricted to what we think. You know what I mean? Let him go.
I mean, Bruce, other than your opinion of her being a ghetto whore, you and I are totally aligned. Totally aligned.
All right, moving on.
This is new Tom.
Benny's right. He's 100% better than that.
We're kicking a dead horse here. Moving on. Benny, are you aware that we have a World Series athlete on here with us right now?
I am aware of this, and I am on Bobo's side on this one because you don't get it. You're never going to get it. You don't understand it. You didn't grow up a gambler. You're not in this culture.
We have a World Series athlete with us, Mr. Bobby Weil.
How's it going, guys?
So Bobo played at the World Series.
Where's that bracelet? Show us that bracelet.
It's bare. You did cash. You got a cash, right?
I did cash in a daily.
Okay, tell us about that.
But AJ has no idea.
Let's back up. So you went to Vegas last week, right, Bobo?
Yes, sir.
You went to Vegas. And what did you do in Vegas?
I played in a $1,000, the mini main event, which is the tournament before the main event that's going on right now. And then I played in a couple other just smaller daily tournaments in which I did cash one. for 1,000. But here's the deal. The way I look at this, was it poker?
Right? Poker, right?
World Series
of Poker.
Yep.
World Series.
Yep.
Which is like the championship, right?
It is. It's where the greatest poker players
best
in the
world
best.
The best of the best, AJ.
So that was like, so this is like the final couple days, right? This was the championship. This is it, right? You were right at the end of the World Series, right?
Well, there's many. I know where you're going with this. There's many events going on.
Okay. How many events?
Gosh.
I think thanks, Pax. Pax just brought me a drink. I'm not going to tell you what's in the drink.
Pax. That's why he's my favorite Weil.
I think there's 80 events, AJ.
Around 80.
Around 80.
There's 80 World Series events?
Where do those lead to?
Listen, Tony, listen. I know what you're doing. You're being facetious. You're being a jackass. Yeah. Get off of it. Get off the soapbox. The World Series of Poker is a month-long event that goes on in Vegas that consists of 80-some-odd different tournaments. The main event being the crown jewel. So the main event this year, the winner's going to take home $12 million. It's going on right now. Okay. So just stop the charade, stop the ridiculousness. It is a World Series event.
Do they feed? Let's feed to the main one.
I'm ready for you to try to compare this to a AAA World Series in baseball. I'm going to sit back and watch you compare this to a baseball AAA World Series. Carry on.
No, I have a question. So, did you win a division championship series? Did you win the world or the division championship series of poker to qualify for the World Series of Poker? Is that did you have to qualify to be there?
No, nobody did.
So you
can qualify. You can play in WinStar has them, Durant has them. They have satellites everywhere.
Great point there. They have satellites for you to get in if you want to.
Or you don't pay the 10 Gs.
So basically, you pay a fee and you go to the World Series?
Correct. You have an entry fee to an event at the World Series of Poker. So the World Series of Poker is a month-long event.
So collectively in my life, I've played about 46 seconds of poker in my life. So I could go to World Series.
Why are you talking? Right? You could. All you got to do is put up 10 Gs. So I could go play in the event.
That's what makes it so great. You can go sit with the best of the best, and you can go at it with them.
Yeah, and
you can't do that in baseball. You can't do that in football. You can't do that in any other sport.
The everyman, they often win.
No, AJ, shut the hell up. Okay, shut the hell up. Huh?
The everyman, they regularly win the World Series of Poker, the main event. They win the bracelet.
I would be really curious, AJ, if you'd be saying this, if tonight we turned it on ESPN and we had a bunch of idiots out there trying to hit home runs. I would be curious your opinion on that. If they wanted to, get in the home run derby for $1,000, what would be your perspective on that? There you go. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
But they don't, right? You have to be an MLB player to get to the home run.
That's what makes it great.
Yeah, that's what
makes it great.
And AJ, you've already said this, so I'm not going to waste a ton of time arguing with you on this one because you're wrong. 46 seconds of collective your entire life you've played or
you have no clue. Zero.
You have no clue. No clue.
No, I understand a business model that's out there to milk money from guys like Bob because they make them think that they're a World Series poker player.
It's a lottery ticket. Like Bob you're buying a lottery ticket. You're buying a lottery ticket.
Do the guys like Bob often win?
$10,000 in disposable income and are a half-ass decent poker player, you go and play in the main event with the hopes of the cards just running right over you, or you getting a draw out, or you doubling up, you doing some things early, you're getting your chip count up.
I keep asking the question, but nobody's answering it. Do guys like Bob often win the main event?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know the last time a pro won? I mean, it's almost impossible for a professional to win it.
Really?
Yeah.
And there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. You can't compare it to another sport. You can't compare it to the World Series of Dallas, Texas, Frisco, DFW state tournament. You can't do that. You can't compare it to OK Kids. You can't compare it to any of that shit.
That's a good point. So, Bobby, how do you personally feel about this? Is kind of touching on a subject from a few weeks ago. How do you feel about youth baseball World Series? What are your thoughts on that?
And I know where you're going with this because you know my answer. My answer to this.
Well, go ahead and enlighten us. What is your answer? How do you feel about World Series for youth baseball? What is that business model?
I think it's an absolute joke.
What is that business model? What's that business model? How is that?
It's a great business model. It's a 1,000% great business model.
It's set up to make parents think their kids are playing in a World Series and to suck entry fees from them.
Yeah, but this is the real World Series here. This is not some DFW World Series with four teams in it, man. It's not the same.
Is the winner of that baseball tournament getting $12 million? Is the winner of that baseball tournament getting $12 million?
So Espen Jorstad got $10 million.
No, they get a $5 ring, Benny.
Oh, that's right. You get those little rings. That's right.
And he competed against 8,600 people.
$5 ring.
8,600 competitors led to $10 million for what he pulled in 22. That's pretty good.
10,000 guys this year.
Yeah,
AJ,
it's the largest field ever. Yeah. I mean, Jamie Gold was the previous, largest winner. He's actually, I don't know if he's still alive or not. He was yesterday when I checked. But
Gold,
to your point, AJ,
Jamie Gold's still alive today.
Yeah. So there's not a lot of professionals that make deep runs in this. Tom Dwan got knocked out earlier today. Phil Ivey got knocked out. Phil Ivey is the greatest gambler on the planet right now. Easily.
Yeah. So he won.
Not today. He was
the major.
He's never won.
He just won a bunch of low-level ones who has all his bracelets, right?
Phil Ivey has never won the main event. No,
but Phil Ivey is a cash game, high level.
Yes. Because doesn't he hold the record for bracelets, but he hasn't never won them.
Phil Hellmuth has a record for bracelets. He just won a 17.
There's two different type of players though. There's these cash game specialists, and then but everybody comes together for the World Series. But these high stakes cash game players, they're blowing through that. They want to get $3 million in chips or get the hell out of there.
Yeah, 10,000 of those guys is nothing. Like Bob said, they're going to get in there and the card deck is going to run them over, or they're going to run over a table based on their name and the way that they play. Yeah. And if it works out great for them, great. We'll continue on. We'll move on and try to win it because it is the crown jewel. If you win the main event, your legacy is sealed forever. And
or maybe
$1 not a bad deal.
maybe it's set up so all these pros, right? They get to go there for free, right? They're not paying any kind of entry fee to get
backers. Most of them have backers, yeah.
But maybe the business model is set up. Just I'm thinking out loud here, right? It's set up like where you get these no names winning it because
this argument, right? This argument's so flawed. Why is Major League Baseball playing Major League Baseball? Is it a money grab or is it for the athletes?
Oh, it's for the money, for sure.
Okay.
Bingo.
It's the same damn thing.
Well, so whoa. I'm sorry if you misunderstood me. I love the business model. I love the Youth Baseball World Series business model.
There's no difference though.
Sucking money out of stupid parents, I respect it. Sucking money out of gamblers, I love it. Right, I'm not criticizing.
We agree with that. We do agree with that.
I am no way. I mean, I think it's genius, right? Just like I tell you guys all the time, I should have been a televangelist, sucking money away from Rubes in Nebraska.
Fraud hen, baby.
It's genius.
Fraud hen all the way. I'd follow you to the end.
Brilliant. I missed my calling.
Can I work for you? Can I work for you, Fraud?
I ain't touching it.
You can.
I'm out.
All the homies
I'm
can.
out. I'm out. I don't play them games, brother. I'm out.
You just got to join the Church of Tony,
you went
baby.
Too far.
You went too far. Tony. It's a line I'm not crossing.
Reverend Tony, be healed. That'll be $800, please. So anyway, yeah, I'm sorry if it came off like I was criticizing them. No, I love it. It's brilliant. I love any business model that sucks money away from stupid people. I love it.
But I mean, seriously though, mad respect, Bob, for getting out there and cashing. I mean, that it's an accomplishment. And
in all seriousness, Bobo, how'd you do? I forget.
The main events, I didn't do great. Got through about 2/3 of the field, and then I played a day. Every day they have another tournament, and I did get 30th out of about 900 cash, 1,000.
Hell yeah, kick the ass.
And I know you told me, but what was it? Kings versus fives, pocket kings.
Okay,
fives,
great story. And
yeah.
I know AJ won't get this. Bruce won't get this. Terrible luck in the mini main. I really, for a lack of a better term, grinded, as the poker guys say. And I get 2 queens, get it all in.
Over here.
2 queens, I get it all in versus 2 fives. Guy spikes a 5 on the river. 2 hands later, I get 2 kings. All in, it gets 2 nines. The guy spikes a 9 on the turn. There's shit I could do.
They're 5. I mean, that's a 5% hit. On both.
If I win both of those, I probably cash.
And you get your money in with the best that you can whenever you can. They call it gambling for a reason. I mean, like I said, they're less than 5% to hit that card on the river. 5% exactly to hit that card, and they hit it.
The five hurt me.
You get your money in 95% good. I'll take those odds every time. So I'm not. I don't begrudge you with that. So I mean, it's a bucket list for me. I mean, I want to go out there and play in some of those smaller events, try to win some money, maybe win a seat to the main. I mean, I think it's kind of everybody's kind of poker player's dream to get out there and do it. You want to. It's
crazy. It's growing. I couldn't. So crazy side story of the mini main. We flew in on Saturday. The mini main was on Sunday, and me and Dad were walking through the casino, and he goes, "Let's just go and get signed up for tomorrow." So we went in there, just walked in the little cages, got signed up. I walk in there about 9:45, starts at 10, and the lines. I'm not okay. Take a Walt Disney Space Mountain line and multiply it by about 100. And that was the line. So we started at 10. I got busted somewhere about 7 or 8 at that night. I played about 10 hours. And a guy literally sat down an hour before that, had been in line since 9 a.m. 8 hours in line trying to get into the mini main.
Wow.
I mean, it's just crazy how AJ a little bit right about how crazy,
Well, that's on the World Series though. They have to know that people.
It was terrible. I mean,
you got to have kiosks. You got to have 500 people checking in and giving tips. I mean, you can't have too many. You can't have too many people do.
I'm sure some of you guys have seen the ballrooms these rooms are in.
Yeah.
It was circled twice around one ballroom. That's how long the line was.
Wow. No, that's good stuff. I mean, I like I said, it's a bucket list for me. I mean, I want to jump on, one day and grab a plane and head out there and do it. I think it'd be.
Let's go.
I mean, just pay your entry fee. You can go.
That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do.
Get in there.
So speaking of, Bobo was out there. We got some futures. Let's talk some futures. We've got the NFL futures are out. We talked wins and losses here.
Back up a second. Right. So for the gambling ignorant like me, you got the futures. What is that?
The odds to win the Super Bowl in the NFL. So
understood.
What teams are favored? What teams we think is good money? Let's run down that list real quickly. We talked 2 weeks ago about some of our division picks. Win-loss records. We kind of hit some over-unders on those. So current odds to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to give you the top 5. Okay. Chiefs are plus 600. So if you bet $100 and the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, you win 600. So Chiefs are the favorite, plus 600.
Got it.
49ers plus 850. Bills are plus 900. Eagles plus 750. And then rounding out the top 5, Bengals at plus 1,000.
That's a weird list. I didn't hear Cowboys in there.
They are next in line, actually. They are number 6 at 15-1.
So Vegas wants you to think, or Vegas thinks that the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, right? They want
Chiefs,
the money.
Niners, Eagles, Bills. Yeah, they want that money.
So what are we arguing here? What are we debating?
Well, we're not debating anything. I'm going to give you a long shot for me that I like, that I think is worth putting a little bit of money on. Obviously, it's probably not going to win, but I think it's worth putting some money on, simply because of who their quarterback is, where they play at. That division is tough, but that they've been known to get hot. So the Chargers are 25-1. we talked, a couple weeks ago. I think the Chargers, I think the Chiefs, and I think the Broncos can probably all three make the playoffs out of that division. It's going to be tough. That's a tough division. Vegas is a joke. Garoppolo's terrible. We all know it. But I think if Herbert gets hot, running game stays healthy, I think the Chargers. I mean, you put down $100 to win 2,500. I mean, I'll do that on the Chargers and Herbert.
I'll go the opposite. I think terrible money. Stay away from is the Eagles. I don't think Jalen Hurts. And that's, I think you look back at Lamar Jackson and the Ravens' success that they had. I think the Eagles have peaked. I think they're, and maybe that's me being a Cowboy fan being hopeful. You don't play like that for long periods of time and have success. I mean, Jalen's going to get hurt soon. I mean, we saw a little bit of that at the end. And they're going to these NFL guys are smart. They're going to look into this film and they're going to see, some things to exploit against that offense. And I think the defense is not as good. Philadelphia's defense lost a ton of players. They're trying to replace them with a couple guys. I would stay away from the Eagles.
I don't like the Eagles either, but and not for those reasons that you said. Look at the past 20 years, the Super Bowl runner-up, and what they have done the next year. It's not good because, like you said, everyone in the NFC wants to beat the Eagles. Everyone hates that scumbag Nick Sirianni. Everybody. There's not one person in the NFL that hates that scumbag. So everybody wants to beat him.
I'm sure AJ.
I respect it. I respect what he's done.
He's a scumbag, dude.
Douchebag.
Oh, he's a scumbag. Yeah. So
what I'm hearing is I'm finally going to get that deal done for Jalen, Benny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we can talk offline about that.
Being a good fantasy guy and being a good guy in the NFL is two totally different things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But so here's the thing. If I'm in Vegas, I'm probably going to throw down. I'm going to bet the Chiefs and the Niners for sure. And then, those are plus 600, plus 850. And then I'm definitely going to sprinkle some on the Cowboys at 15-1 because why not? I mean, we're all homers.
Here's the deal with the Cows. We are homers, all four of us in this group. No doubt. And you guys can laugh at me. These guys in the comments can laugh at me. I don't care. This is the year to play the Cows. I know we've said that 1,000 times over the last 20 years. This is the year to play the Cows. If we don't do it this year, it's a blow-up time for the Cows. If can't do it.
What has changed that's going to allow us to do that?
Okay, I think our offense is as good as it's been since the Romo days. Yep. I think it's as good since we've been 13-3 with Dak. And our defense is as good as it's been in 20 years. This defense here is the best defense we've had since we've been to the Super Bowl. I don't think there's any doubt about it. If Dak, now, Bruce, let me finish this. If Dak doesn't get this damn thing done, I'm going to flip the damn thing over. That's how passionate. Bruce, be quiet. Go do some studying over there on your stuff for next month, Tuesday night. I'm passionate about it. Bruce,
relax, Bobo.
Ben knows how freaking passionate I am about it. I will cry. I will cry when the Cowboys do it. If we don't do it this year, we're not going to do it. We're not going to see it. What you said is right. When the Cowboys, I will be dead.
They have to blow it up. If you don't win it this year, you have to blow it up. You have no choice. You got to get rid of McCarthy.
You got to blow it up.
You got to blow it up.
Did we get a new quarterback this season and I missed it?
No, but you have a new quarterback guru, right? This is Mike McCarthy. This is who developed Brett Favre. This is who developed Aaron Rodgers. He's been handcuffed by freaking Arnie Grape for the last 4 years, and the handcuffs are off. So there's no more excuses for McCarthy.
So he's going to magically transform Dak into a leader?
And if he doesn't, it's time
to go. Over. If he doesn't, it's over.
So just a quick shout out here. My boy Brady Joe Thoman splashes some cold water on us here in the comments.
I don't – that's easy to say.
That's easy to say. 20.
Yeah.
Dak was the number 20 in passing.
Is that good,
last year? Is that number good? 20.
What was the run game? Where was the run game and what was the defense? That's what I care about. I care about Tony Pollard running the football, and I care about that defense not giving up touchdowns and giving up field goals. That's what I care about. I trust Dan Quinn, and I trust Micah Parsons.
It's 100% on Dak this year. We are
Yes.
better on the outside.
With
We are
Tony
better.
Pollard-
Let me repeat this
here's
again.
what I'm
Be quiet, AJ. We are better.
if it's all
We are
on
better
Dak,
in the running
we're
back
already
position,
screwed.
and we're better on
If it's
defense.
all on Dak, he can't get it done. If it's all on Dak, we're already screwed. Period.
It doesn't. It's not going to be all on Dak. That's the point.
That's
Arnie
what Bob
Grape
just said.
wanted it all
That's
on
what I
Dak.
said.
Jerry Jones wants it all on Dak. Mike McCarthy does not want it on Dak Prescott. He wants to run the football and he wants to play good defense. That's what he wants to do. And if they can do that,
Well,
they have a
so
chance to win.
Cowboys ran the ball good with Pollard, Zeke last year.
Yep.
But they still came up short when it mattered.
Because Dak Prescott threw two ridiculous interceptions on the road against the 49ers.
Because Dak Prescott doesn't have it.
Yep.
He's not our QB.
I don't think we any of us argue that. I don't think any of us argue that.
No, I can think of 7 or 8 quarterbacks right now.
That's the pinnacle of. That's going to be the reason. Like that's the tangible thing that we see that we know is going to keep it from happening.
Was Trent Dilfer elite quarterback when he won the Super Bowl? No. Was Roethlisberger elite when he won the Super Bowl? No.
But what did he do though?
They ran the ball and played good defense.
He ran the football, played good D. He also had some decent passing rating going on too.
Well, you just can't turn it over. That's the thing. You cannot turn it over. I don't need you to go win the game, Dak. I need you to not lose it.
Well, here's the deal. And we know this. Go back and look at it when we went 13-3. Go back and look at that. What did Dak Prescott not do when we went 13-3? He didn't turn the damn thing over. Yep. Like, I think Gilbert Grapes, whatever, Arnie the Grapes, whatever, Kellen, whatever we called him. He's like, we're going to turn Dak loose. We're going to throw it 45 times a game. Done. It'll work. And let me tell you something. Benny's right on. This will work for the Chargers. You watch. Kellen Moore will turn Chargers in that offense will give him an NFL job. That's an outstanding move by Kellen Moore because now he has a real quarterback. He has a top 5 quarterback. He will turn that into a head job. 1,000%. He has Eckler. He has Keenan Allen. He has Justin Herbert.
Yep.
He has Williams. He has them all. Yeah. He has a better offense right now. But the Cowboys have a much better defense in an easier division. I said it out loud. An easier division.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that. I'll tell you what, and this is
we have 100% to get out of the division. The division.
No, you don't. You got to get out of the division. All you got to do is get in the playoffs. Okay. Anything can happen in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying, but the conference though is where we're. I mean, we'll do well in division, but that means nothing though.
Here's the deal though. We've said this 1,000 times in our little fantasy football group. The quarterback play in the NFC is not good. It's not good. I mean, here's the thing. Jalen
Hurts is the best quarterback in the NFC. Like it or not.
I wouldn't disagree.
He's the best in the NFC right now. Yeah. I think Dak is probably –
well, who's your two, Daniel Jones?
We don't have to see Joe Burrows.
No.
We don't have to see Patrick Mahomes. We don't have to see these guys.
That's right. I mean, if you look at the AFC playoffs and how you're going to have to navigate that, you're going to have to navigate Mahomes. You're going to have to navigate Josh Allen, have to navigate Herbert, probably Lamar Jackson, probably Herbert. I mean, you've got all of these elite can damn sure beat you quarterbacks in the AFC. There's none in the NFC that can line up and Patrick Mahomes you to death and just boat race you off the field. It can't be done in the NFC. So like Bob said, this is the year to run the football and play good defense. It just is.
You think Sam Darnold's going to get it done?
You think Brock Purdy's going to get it done?
I think Brock Purdy will get it done.
Wrong. That's wrong.
I'm not going to get on board with Purdy. I don't even think he keeps that job. I really don't. I mean, I think he probably goes into camp as a starter.
I'm saying San Fran is the NFC. Now, Brock Purdy's in. Carry him to the NFC.
I don't disagree with the San Fran pick. Shanahan's the best coach in the NFC right now.
Probably. Yeah, absolutely.
Christian McCaffrey
makes him so much. And here's the thing. This goes back to everything that we've been saying. What are the 49ers going to do to be successful? They're going to run Christian McCaffrey, and they're going to play good defense. Yep. That's what they're going to do.
And not turn the ball over. Because Brock Purdy didn't turn the ball over.
I do have one super long shot if y'all want it.
Talk about it. Let's hear it.
Let's go with the Denver Broncos. Let's go with the Denver Broncos.
I like that. I was going to say that too. It's 40-1. 40 to 1.
40 to 1.
Talk us through that.
Sean Payton.
Big time.
We all know Sean Payton. Sean Payton's the man. They have a terrific football coach. I think the Denver Broncos was an absolute disaster with their coaching staff and everything that happened with them last year. Russell Wilson has something in the tank.
Sure he does.
He has a darn good receiver. Doesn't he have your boy on the team, the MVP, Bruce?
Yes, he's got the real Jay Willie.
Bruce,
who
he's
will
got
start
your
training camp
MVP on the team. And they usually, they weren't great defensively last year, but, this is we're just trying to throw something, against the wall and hope it sticks here with this play.
And at 40 to 1, I mean, that's
the Broncos. The Broncos are going to be much improved. Yes, you can argue what we just talked about. You got Patrick Mahomes, you got Josh Allen, the road is ridiculously tough in the AFC with those quarterbacks. I mean, they're the cream of the crop, man. There's nothing you can say about it.
So let me throw this out there. I know we're getting close on time. We've been going at it for a while, but let me throw this out there, and I'm going to give you guys my opinion, and I think that this would work. So I want, prior to sometime between now and then, I'm going to place a futures bet on the Cowboys, whether it's in Vegas. I'm potentially going to Vegas here in a few months, or if it's at an offshore account somewhere. I am going to place a bet on the Cowboys at 15 to 1. And when I do, and if that cashes, I'm not cashing that ticket. I'm going to keep that ticket just like it is. I'm going to frame it. I'm going to get the newspaper. I'm going to get everything that I potentially can to commemorate this. I'm going to build me a little shadow box, and I'm going to commemorate it. You think that ticket's worth more than $1,500?
No.
You don't think
what?
So? First Cowboys Super Bowl since '96, and you don't think that ticket with a bet made in August is worth more than face value?
I disagree. I'm with Benny.
Will it get us? Will
100%
it get us to the
it is.
club?
Yeah, AJ,
how about I'll make a digital scan of it and recreate it for you, and you can still have the money too. How about that?
I don't want that. I'm telling you, that ticket is worth more money than $1,500.
That's like replicating a Michael Jordan rookie card, bro.
Yeah, you can't do it.
Okay, Mattress Mac. Okay, I believe you here.
I mean, I'm serious. I really will. I will not cash that ticket if it cashes.
Okay. All right.
I
hope so. I'll make fun of you for not taking.
I actually kind of agree with AJ too, but I hope you're right, Benny.
I am right.
I hope we have this problem. I hope we're sitting here in December or January talking about this. Please,
it'd be a good problem to have.
Hope we're making it go that far.
Can you guys imagine though? I mean, dude, you guys know me. We talked about this 100 times, but I was an absolute nervous wreck going to Tampa Bay. The Cowboys go to Tampa Bay in the first round and win, and then you get the and so I know Bob wasn't. AJ, they're like, oh no, Tom Brady's he doesn't have. I mean, that line was 2.5. I thought, you're going to give me the greatest quarterback of all time, less than 3 at home. I mean, I would have bet a lot of money on that. And then
Tom Brady's done, dude.
As equally confident as I was in the 49ers the next week. I had no doubt we were going to San Francisco and winning. Rookie quarterback, I had no doubt. And then here we are, so what do I know? I'm a Debbie Downer. I really am.
We're as Randy Galloway used to say, maybe some of you guys remember Randy Galloway because I do. We are a cow sheep. We are cow sheep. He would come on here. I'll never forget it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, he'd be, cows win. We're going somewhere where the weather fits our clothes, baby. And he was a great sports guy. I loved every second listening to Randy Galloway. Then they kicked him off for saying something stupid.
Keep that in mind, Bruce.
Yeah.
So, AJ, tell everybody one more time about next week. Let's wrap this up.
So
talk about next week. What's going down?
So we will most likely not be on next week live. So here's what I think is going to happen. So next week, Tuesday night, Brucey's going to be doing his thing, just slaying the open mic. I think we enjoy the moment there. We don't broadcast next week. We capture the moment, and we're back here in 2 weeks talking about Brucey slaying open mic night, and we'll have some video to pipe in of his bit. We'll talk to do some people on the street afterwards to get reactions.
I like it.
On Brucey's stand up, and we do that. Okay, how about that? So back here 2 weeks from tonight, talking about Brucey in a stand-up.
Tell everybody again, where can we see Bruce Williams
Tuesday night?
His debt Tuesday night.
Next Tuesday night, live at Law Street Brewery in Durant, Oklahoma, 7 p.m. Going down.
Tony, this was a good show, man. I had a good time. I like bringing those guys on. This is a good one. I can talk about the Cowboys all day, and I'll argue for them. I'm an unapologetic Cowboy homer. So
absolutely.
I'm in. Chatty, enjoy the Mecca. You've made it, sir.
Enjoy your white people vacation, Chatty. Right. We love you. You're the best of us.
All right, fellas.
Peace out.
See ya.